Pokemon Brumble Brew, Pokemon Bramble Blast, Pokemon Scrabble U, Pocket Monsters University, Pirates of the Rumble Bee, Pokemon Rumble U. You ever sitting there and pre-calc falling asleep and you think to yourself, hey, I like Pokemon games, and I like Pokemon figures. But you know what would be cool? A Pokemon game about Pokemon figures. Yeah, me neither. But Nintendo thought we needed this, so here it is. Pokemon Rumble U is a game where you play as Pokemon figures breaking other Pokemon figures. And sometimes you keep the broken figures and you play as the broken figures and you break other Pokemon figures. Sometimes you get to keep those broken figures and you get to play as those broken figures to break other Pokemon figures, and the unholy cycle continues for all eternity. Along with the game is a cool little system in which you purchase real-life Pokemon figures with real-life money to be played in your game. Then you play as those Pokemon figures and you break other Pokemon figures. The reading of the figures works with the NFC reader on the Wii U, and a lot of you guys have been asking me how it works. Well, it's simple, really. Put the toy in the thing tells the TV, hey, put the toy on the TV. Magic. Yay. Good job. And that, more or less, is all there is to this game. Seriously, there's some kind of dialogue about your toys getting lost and Black Kyurem not letting you back into the toy store and blah 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 friendship. And I'm assuming that's what they intended to be the plot. Realistically, this is just a basic wave after wave beat 'em up. Every level you fight waves of Pokemon, and at the end of the level you're faced with the boss Pokemon. The boss Pokemon's a big one with the name. That's how you know. It also says defeat the boss. Pretty straightforward. Along with beating the boss, you get a handful of challenges to do in the level as well, and if you complete these challenges, you get a bonus Pokemon that can only be attained by completing said tasks. Things like use a super effective move, or befriend a specific Pokemon, or beat this level on Friday. I guess they assume if you're playing a Pokemon game, you don't really have any fun social gatherings to go to on a Friday night. Which isn't too far off. The main quote-unquote story mode is pretty easy to get through. All you have to do is beat the boss in every level and you get to the last boss, beat the last boss, game's over. And I can't really call that a spoiler since it's literally just beat the last boss and credits roll. But a big thing that gives this game so much playability value is the collecting. Sure, you can beat the boss and keep venturing forward till you get to the last boss, but there are still Pokemon you haven't caught. Or, I'm sorry, befriended. And there are still challenges you haven't completed, and considering that a level takes less than 5 minutes to clear, you almost feel like a douche not to even try. This is how the game really sucks you in. Beat the level in 3 minutes? I can do that. Use a super effective move? Easy. Oh, I'm only missing 3 Pokemon from this level. A couple runs should do the trick. And then after what seems like playing just a couple levels to 100%, that should only take you a few minutes, well, you realize you're hours in. Now this is something I personally love about the game. It's pretty fast-paced and unbelievably simple, but somehow I have this unstoppable itch that can't be satisfied until my inventory is completely full. The game also has a few funny tidbits thrown in there as well. Mainly some of the level names and the Pokemon that are there as a result. Sweet, Light, and Fluffy, Whimsicott, Altaria, Jumpluff, and other Fluffums. Boom, boom, boom. Hundreds of Voltorb are shot from cannons right up into your face. And of course, Magikarp is all you need. Where you guessed it, you will fight tons and tons and tons of Magikarp. Oh, and 1 Gyarados. What a loser. This is one of those games that's really easy to just lose yourself in. Like, literally. Half the time I had no idea where I was. I actually got a little bit overwhelmed at times by how many Pokemon they would struggle to fit onto one screen. I mean, look at this cluster. Wait, all jokes aside, Pokemon Rumble U is a really fun game. It's the first Pokemon game on the Wii U and the first truly HD Pokemon game, and that in itself makes this an important milestone in the Pokemon timeline. Not only that, but it's about 1/3 of the price of a full retail game at roughly 18 bucks, which is really great considering that this game can be really long if you go for completion, which really is a lot of fun and feels really rewarding. One thing I will say though is that this game is definitely a multiplayer game. Play it multiplayer? Tons of fun. Play it single player? Not so much. If you're not really big into party games or collecting, I wouldn't recommend this game. The communication to plan out capturing the new Pokemon or completing a new challenge and the satisfaction of 100% clearing a world are some of the biggest traits of this game that make it so enjoyable. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, or you're just a diehard Pokemon fan and want an excuse to get some of these adorable little figures, go for it. Not only that, it's a great way to keep you Poke occupied until Pokemon X and Y come out next. Oh my god, X and Y come out next month. Yes. Hey guys, NateWantsToBattle here. Thanks so much for watching my first ever review. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like it, leave a comment, and add it to your favorites, and subscribe to my channel for a bunch of other Pokemon related videos. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Facebook, those links are in the description, and check out my gaming channel where I scream a lot with Mr. Dookie Shed at video games. It's a good time. See ya. Goodbye!